I'm filming you, Gramps.
What am I doing? I see a red light. Did that signify anything?
Yeah?
What?
That you're a star?
I know you since you were at 20. I was 20 and thought that some years from...
Hello, Cookie Doodle. Here am I in my most famous production. This is worthy of Broadway. This is worthy of many things.
He did not wear one of his cleanest undershirts, but do we care? Not at all. You know this one. You received it in the mail.
Oh, son of a gun. How do you like that? I love the horizontal. It's not that I am lazy. I'm prone to be inert for hours. And something I am crazy.
Being crazy was a subject often bandied about in our family. We embraced it and made it our own. As a result, it was impossible to take seriously. Crazy always seemed like a perk, a compliment, something to aspire to, perhaps. And in its most banal, just a given. Part of the day, part of the story.
Yeah, I'm crazy. Didn't you know that?
No. Maybe I knew it.
Start winning the ball for me now.
My sister Judy and I had this idea that we could bring Gramps on the road, and he would read while in a recumbent position in bed on a stage in cities across America. An octogenarian who traveled with his own bed to underground cafes and performance spaces, reading racy Yiddish-laden poetry about getting old, paying taxes, and thinking about sex. Who could compete with that? But as Gramps aged and was less wont to travel, we realized we'd have to bring the audience to him. We listened to his poems and sent them out in monthly installments to the relatives. We basked in his ever-changing art exhibits created out of self-adhesive wallpaper, and we encouraged his free association riffs. And sometimes we caught it on camera.
Gramps?
What?
You have any stories to tell?
Well, I must be out of stories by now. After all, I've been telling stories for 87 years. And that in itself is a story.
I know.
So if you add that on, it's 88 years.
When you think of Matisse spending his later years on a ladder with a broomstick, it makes my grandfather seem right on target.
But when I wear the yellow, she hates it when I wear the yellow, because when she sees I'm turning yellow, she takes me to the nearest bordello. How's that one?
Hey.
Shakespeare just came up and he said to me, "You are a true descendant of your father." The bordello. What an ending to a poem. Words and sounds just disappear. A striking silence ensues. I remove my cravat slowly and then discard my shoes.
Ideally, we celebrated family birthdays at one of the few remaining restaurants deep in Brooklyn that offered live music, preferably in the form of an electric organ played by a man who knew the same songs that my grandfather hummed and had taught us to hum.
In the world I now inhabit, benign quiet now reigns. I am removed from discord as all the tension wanes.
A graduate of Brooklyn College Law School, Samuel Forrest Andwelt spent over 50 years working as a lawyer in the Brooklyn family courts. In retirement, he started writing poetry. After 12 years, he amassed 580 poems, all of which rhymed in the ABCB form.
Aquarium.
Curious aquarium.
Aquarium is right near the solarium.
In a sanitarium?
In the cemetery.
No, sanitarium.
Gramps loved to recline, and he loved to discuss his ever-expanding cemetery plot collection.
Oh, I thought the cemetery. I thought I'd finally get a little rest, so you got me out of there. You know,
Not yet in the cemetery.
where was I?
In the sanitarium,
Oh, in
aquarium, barium,
Yeah,
solarium,
yeah.
antiquarium.
Yeah, that's very good. One reward for my assuming a position of recline. 3 loud and lusty cheers from a somewhat crooked spine. I'm an antiquarian. My mother thought I was Jewish, but I fooled her. I was antiquarian. Yeah, I was antiquarian when I was born. So she said, a nice Jewish boy like you turns to an antiquarian?
Holy Moses, King of the Jews. King of the Jews?
Your father would turn over in his grave if he knew that you did that. I said, is there room to turn in his grave? She said, not if he continues eating the way he's been eating on earth.
Writing poems and performing them was, albeit a late revelation, but Gramps always was an extrovert.
He's like Bill Cosby. he's using it like a hat.
Gramps never stopped referring to himself as crazy, so we never had much of a chance to decide for ourselves.
My derriere feels humble, my flat feet flap no more. Comes then a blissful silence as my spirits soar.
Alongside the poetry path, Gramps wrote a Yiddish dictionary and created a lexicon of Russian-English overlapping vocabularies.
What a quandary I was in. Where did they ever get the word quandary? Who ever heard of a word beginning with Q-U-A-N-D? Quandary? Nah, not among civilized people. They don't tolerate quandaries. Then they go to aquariums. What's the plural of aquarium? Aquaria. Shut my mouth, I can't close it myself.
He taught us the two-step by being a strong lead on the dance floor. He loved to dance. He would literally dance circles around my grandmother, his wife of 62 years. When she became less mobile, she would stand still in the middle of the dance floor, and my grandfather would cha-cha or foxtrot around her. He would hold her hands and give the appearance that they both were dancing, while he did enough for 2.
There are, of course, the skeptics. I really don't know why. Those people who know me well know that I do not lie. What do you think? I heard something about that I'm from the birds. Well, all right, listen. Have fun with the birds. We'll fly south together. See, you'll have to pay, I don't know how much to fly south. I'll wing it. Oh, did that record sound as well as... No kidding. Son of a gun, you can go out and sell this phone for about $1.25. I mean, it's possibly a little more, you know how it is.
We're in the far, far